The human experience is a tapestry woven with threads of emotion. These vibrant strands, born from the interplay of thought and physiology, color our perceptions, shape our actions, and ultimately define who we are. Imagine your mind as a boundless sky, a canvas upon which your thoughts, like clouds, gather and disperse. These thoughts, however, are not mere wisps of vapor. They are charged with emotional weight, imbued with the power to influence our inner world. Deep within the brain, the limbic system acts as an alchemical crucible, transforming sensory information and cognitive processes into the raw material of our emotions. This ancient network comprising the amygdala, hippocampus, and hypothalamus is the birthplace of our feelings. Here, fear triggers a surge of adrenaline, love bathes us in a warm glow of oxytocin, and grief pulls us into the depths of sorrow. As thoughts traverse the landscape of our minds, they gather emotional charge, condensing into storm clouds heavy with feeling. These clouds, pregnant with potential, eventually release their burden, showering our inner world with emotional rain. This precipitation, in turn, nourishes the seeds of our actions, shaping the very trajectory of our lives. Imagine a sudden downpour of anger. This potent emotional rain might irrigate the nascent sapling of a quick temper, reinforcing a tendency towards reactive outbursts. Conversely, a gentle shower of gratitude might nurture the blossoming habit of appreciation, fostering a more positive outlook. Over time, these repeated patterns of emotional precipitation carve deep channels into the landscape of our being, shaping the rivers of our behavior and molding the ancient, enduring trees of our personality. Emotions are not merely fleeting weather patterns, they are the architects of our identity, the artists who paint the canvas of our selfhood. Joy adds vibrant hues, fear casts long shadows, and love illuminates our being with a golden light. Each emotion, like a brushstroke, contributes to the masterpiece that is you. But how do we navigate this complex terrain, this ever-shifting landscape of feeling? How do we harness the power of our emotions to shape our identity, to become the conscious creators of our own lives? The first step lies in cultivating emotional granularity. Just as a seasoned meteorologist can distinguish between a drizzle and a downpour, we must develop the ability to discern the subtle nuances of our emotional experience. This involves moving beyond simplistic labels like happy or sad and delving into the specific flavors of our feelings. Are we experiencing the sharp sting of betrayal or the dull ache of disappointment? Is it the simmering heat of anger or the icy chill of fear that courses through our veins? This nuanced understanding of our emotional landscape provides a foundation for self-awareness and personal growth. Beyond simply recognizing our emotions, we must also learn to regulate their intensity and duration. This is not about suppressing our feelings, but rather modulating their expression, like a skilled conductor guiding an orchestra. When anger threatens to overwhelm us, we can practice mindful breathing, anchoring ourselves to the present moment. When anxiety pulls us into a vortex of worry, we can ground ourselves in the solidity of our physical sensations. By mastering the art of emotional regulation, we gain the power to choose our responses, shaping our actions and influencing the course of our lives. However, navigating our emotional landscape requires more than just awareness and regulation. It also demands authentic expression. In a society that often equates emotional restraint with strength, vulnerability can be a radical act. Sharing our fears with trusted confidants, celebrating our joys with unbridled enthusiasm, and allowing ourselves to grieve fully. These acts of emotional honesty validate our experiences and deepen our connection to ourselves and others. As we become more attuned to the subtle shifts in our emotional climate, we begin to recognize patterns and triggers, like a seasoned sailor anticipating a change in the wind. These insights offer valuable clues to deeper self-understanding, revealing the underlying currents that shape our reactions and behaviors. Why does a certain comment trigger a surge of anger? Why does a particular song evoke a wave of nostalgia? By exploring these emotional triggers, we can uncover hidden beliefs, unresolved traumas, and deeply ingrained patterns that influence our perceptions and actions. But emotions are not merely passive indicators. They actively shape our reality, influencing our perceptions, decisions, and relationships. Our emotional lens colors our view of the world, shaping our interpretations of events and influencing our interactions with others. A lens clouded by fear will magnify threats, while a lens bathed in love will illuminate beauty and connection. Therefore, it's essential to cultivate an emotional lens that serves us. When a strong emotion arises, ask yourself, is this feeling helping or hindering me? Is it aligned with the person I want to be? If not, can we consciously choose a different response? This is not about denying or suppressing our emotions, but rather recognizing our inherent power to choose the emotional currents that will shape our experience. Imagine, for instance, receiving critical feedback on a project. The initial downpour might be a mix of shame, defensiveness, and self-doubt. These feelings are valid, but dwelling in them reinforces a negative self-perception and hinders growth. What if instead, we chose to cultivate a different emotional climate, a climate of curiosity, openness, and a willingness to learn? These emotions could transform the experience into an opportunity for growth and self-improvement. Every emotion, like every type of weather, has something valuable to teach us. Fear can be a catalyst for courage, sadness can deepen our empathy, and anger can ignite our passion for justice. Even the most challenging emotions have their place in the intricate tapestry of our being. Don't just take my word for it. Embark on your own emotional exploration. Deliberately seek out diverse experiences that evoke a wide range of feelings. Each emotion, like a brushstroke on the canvas of your soul, adds depth, complexity, and richness to your unique masterpiece. In navigating this emotional journey, authenticity is paramount. Your truth is yours alone. Don't let societal expectations or external pressures dictate how you should feel. Embrace the full spectrum of your emotional experience, honoring the unique symphony of feelings that makes you who you are. Embracing our emotions is not merely about feeling good, it's about feeling whole. It's about integrating all aspects of ourselves, the light and the shadow, the joy and the pain, into a complete and authentic self. And within this intricate dance of thought and feeling, the anterior mid-cingulate cortex, or aMCC, plays a pivotal role. This brain region acts as a central hub, weighing both our cognitive appraisals and emotional responses in the decision-making process. Like a wise judge, the aMCC considers the evidence from both our rational mind and our feeling heart, integrating these disparate inputs to guide our choices and shape our actions. Emotions are not weaknesses, they are powerful allies in the quest for self-discovery and personal growth. They are the colors with which we paint the masterpiece of our lives. So explore the vast landscape of your emotions, embrace the full spectrum of your feelings, allow each emotion to shape you, transform you, and guide you on your journey. Every feeling is a brushstroke, every experience a layer of depth and texture. Paint boldly, feel deeply, live authentically, your masterpiece awaits. We've explored how emotions like rain irrigate the landscape of our minds. Now, let's delve deeper into the earth itself, examining how these emotions influence our actions, reactions, and interactions, the very bedrock of our experience in the physical world. Imagine our actions as the dynamic forces that shape the terrain of our lives. They are the earthquakes and the erosions, the volcanic eruptions and the glacial shifts that mold and transform our personal landscape. Each action, no matter how small, leaves an imprint on the earth of our being, contributing to the ever-evolving tapestry of our identity. Our reactions, on the other hand, are like the tremors that ripple through the ground after a seismic event. They are the aftershocks of external stimuli, the echoes of events that reverberate through our emotional landscape. These reactions, whether subtle or explosive, reveal the underlying structure of our inner terrain, exposing hidden fault lines and areas of vulnerability. Interactions, then, are the fertile soil in which the seeds of our relationships take root. They are the compost of shared experiences, the humus of mutual understanding that nourishes the bonds between us. These interactions, whether harmonious or conflictual, enrich the ecosystem of our lives, contributing to the diversity and complexity of our personal world. And finally, our behaviors are the towering mountains that rise from the landscape of our being. They are the solidified patterns of action, the crystallized habits that define our character and shape our destiny. These mountains, though seemingly immutable, are constantly being reshaped by the forces of experience, reflecting the ongoing evolution of our identity. The dance of emotion and action. Just as rain shapes the earth, our emotions profoundly influence our actions. A sudden cloudburst of anger might trigger an impulsive outburst, leaving a scar on the landscape of our relationships. A gentle shower of compassion, on the other hand, might inspire an act of kindness, enriching the soil of our social connections. Consider the analogy of a gardener tending to their plot. Joy, like the warm rays of the sun, encourages growth and expansion. We are more likely to take risks, explore new territories, and plant seeds of opportunity when our hearts are filled with joy. Fear, like a harsh frost, can paralyze us, preventing us from taking action and stunting our growth. Anger, like a wildfire, can be destructive, consuming everything in its path. Yet, when channeled constructively, it can also clear away deadwood and create space for new beginnings. Our emotions, therefore, are not merely passive bystanders, they are active participants in the creation of our reality. They are the architects of our actions, the engineers of our behaviors. By understanding the intricate interplay between our emotions and our actions, we can begin to consciously sculpt the landscape of our lives. From potential to kinetic, the transformation of identity. Our actions, reactions, interactions, and behaviors are not isolated events. They are interconnected threads in the tapestry of our identity. Each action, like a stitch in the fabric, contributes to the overall pattern of our being. Imagine a seed buried deep within the earth. This seed contains the potential for a magnificent tree, but it remains dormant until the conditions are right for germination. Similarly, we all carry within us the potential for extraordinary growth and transformation, but this potential remains latent until we activate it through action. The transformation of potential energy into kinetic energy is a fundamental principle of physics. A boulder perched on a mountaintop possesses immense potential energy due to its position. However, it is only when the boulder begins to roll down the mountainside that this potential energy is converted into kinetic energy, the energy of motion. Similarly, we all possess a reservoir of potential energy within us. This potential energy can manifest as creativity, compassion, courage, or any number of other qualities. However, it is only through action that we tap into this potential and transform it into the kinetic energy of growth and change. Every action we take, every interaction we engage in, is a step towards realizing our full potential. Each act of courage, each expression of kindness, each pursuit of our dreams is a boulder rolling down the mountainside, gathering momentum and transforming the landscape of our lives. This process of transformation is not always smooth or linear. There will be obstacles and setbacks, moments of doubt and discouragement. Yet, it is through these challenges that we develop resilience, learn from our mistakes, and refine our path. Shaping reality through action. Our actions not only shape our internal landscape, but also influence the external world around us. Every interaction, every gesture, every word we speak sends ripples through the fabric of reality, creating a cascade of effects that extend far beyond our immediate sphere of influence. Imagine a pebble tossed into a still pond. The initial impact creates a series of concentric waves that spread outward, disturbing the tranquility of the water. Similarly, our actions create ripples in the pond of reality, influencing the lives of those around us and shaping the course of events. A simple act of kindness, like a smile offered to a stranger, can brighten someone's day and inspire them to pay it forward. A courageous stand against injustice can spark a movement and transform society. Even seemingly insignificant actions can have far-reaching consequences, creating a chain reaction of positive change. Our actions, therefore, are not merely personal expressions, they are acts of co-creation. We are not just passive observers of reality. We are active participants in its ongoing creation. By choosing our actions consciously and deliberately, we can contribute to a world that is more just, compassionate, and fulfilling for all. The role of the aMCC, the wise counsel within. As we navigate the complex terrain of our emotional landscape and its impact on our actions, a remarkable structure within our brain acts as a guide, the anterior mid-cingulate cortex, or aMCC. This brain region functions as a central hub, a meeting point where our thoughts and emotions converge to inform our decisions and shape our behaviors. Imagine the aMCC as a wise counselor, carefully weighing the evidence presented by both our rational mind and our emotional heart. It takes into account the logical arguments of the prefrontal cortex, the seat of reason, and the impassioned pleas of the limbic system, the source of our feelings. This integration of cognitive and emotional information allows the aMCC to provide a balanced perspective, guiding us towards choices that align with our values and aspirations. The aMCC plays a crucial role in conflict monitoring, detecting discrepancies between our intentions and our actions. When we encounter a situation that requires a decision, the aMCC evaluates the potential consequences of different courses of action, considering both the logical implications and the emotional impact. It helps us to anticipate the potential rewards and risks associated with each choice, guiding us towards decisions that are both rational and emotionally satisfying. Furthermore, the aMCC is involved in error detection, alerting us when we've made a mistake or deviated from our intended path. This feedback mechanism allows us to learn from our experiences, adjust our behavior, and refine our decision-making process. In essence, the aMCC acts as a bridge between our thoughts and our emotions, facilitating a harmonious dialogue between these two powerful forces. It helps us to make choices that are not only logically sound but also emotionally resonant, ensuring that our actions are aligned with our authentic selves. The prescience of presence shaping reality through awareness. Our actions, shaped by our emotions and guided by the wisdom of the aMCC, have a profound impact on our experience of reality. Each moment, each interaction, each decision we make contributes to the ongoing creation of our personal world. Imagine a sculptor meticulously shaping a block of clay. With each stroke of their tools, they mold the material, bringing forth a form that was previously hidden within. Similarly, our actions shape the contours of our reality, transforming the raw material of experience into a meaningful and fulfilling life. The concept of prescience refers to the ability to perceive or know something before it happens. While we may not possess the power to predict the future with absolute certainty, our actions do have a prescient quality. They shape the trajectory of our lives, influencing the experiences we attract and the opportunities that unfold before us. By cultivating a mindful awareness of our actions, we can harness this prescient power, consciously shaping our reality and creating a life that is aligned with our deepest values and aspirations. This involves paying attention to the subtle cues of our emotions, listening to the wise counsel of the aMCC, and choosing actions that are both meaningful and purposeful. Furthermore, our presence, the quality of being fully present in the moment, plays a crucial role in shaping our reality. When we are fully engaged in the present moment, we are more attuned to our surroundings, more receptive to new information, and more capable of making conscious choices. Imagine a hiker navigating a mountain trail. If they are preoccupied with worries about the future or regrets about the past, they are more likely to stumble and lose their way. However, if they are fully present in the moment, attentive to the terrain beneath their feet and the scenery around them, they are more likely to navigate the path with ease and arrive at their destination safely. Similarly, when we are fully present in our lives, we are more capable of navigating the challenges and opportunities that come our way. We are more likely to make choices that are aligned with our authentic selves, creating a reality that is both fulfilling and meaningful. Actionable insights for personal growth. Understanding the intricate interplay between our emotions, actions, and experience of reality can empower us to take control of our lives and create a future that is aligned with our deepest aspirations. Here are some actionable insights to guide you on your journey of personal growth. Map your emotional terrain. Just as a cartographer creates a map of a physical landscape, create a map of your own emotional world. Identify your core emotions, the ones that appear most frequently and intensely in your life. Explore the triggers that evoke these emotions and the typical patterns of expression they follow. This map will serve as a valuable guide for navigating your inner landscape and understanding the forces that shape your actions. Transform emotional energy. Emotions are powerful sources of energy. Rather than suppressing or being overwhelmed by them, learn to harness their energy for positive change. For instance, channel the fiery energy of anger into assertive action for a cause you believe in, or transform the sadness of loss into creative expression. This alchemizes challenging emotions into catalysts for growth and transformation. Embrace authentic expression. Give yourself permission to feel the full spectrum of your emotions. Share your joys and sorrows with trusted confidants, allowing yourself to be vulnerable and authentic in your relationships. Listen to the wisdom of the aMCC. Pay attention to the subtle cues of your body and mind. Notice the intuitive nudges and gut feelings that arise in different situations. Trust your inner wisdom to guide you towards choices that are aligned with your values and aspirations. Cultivate mindful presence. Practice being fully present in each moment. Engage your senses, appreciate the beauty of your surroundings, and savor the richness of your experiences. Choose actions with purpose. Reflect on the impact of your actions on yourself and others. Choose actions that are aligned with your values, contribute to your growth, and create a positive ripple effect in the world. Embrace the journey of transformation. Recognize that personal growth is an ongoing process. Embrace the challenges and setbacks as opportunities for learning and refinement. Trust that each step you take, no matter how small, is moving you closer to your full potential. By integrating these insights into your daily life, you can harness the power of your emotions, cultivate a mindful awareness of your actions, and create a reality that is both fulfilling and meaningful. Remember, you are the architect of your own life, the sculptor of your own destiny. Embrace the journey of personal growth and watch as the landscape of your life transforms into a masterpiece of your own creation.